A couple of things I quickly want to do. I'm going to change the style of this video to make it only half hour, but we're going to be focusing on getting the power sorted out. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be getting a couple more refineries for that place. So we're going to at least two of them. We'll take enough for 4 of them just in case. We'll also take enough for about 10 refineries just in case. And we'll also take enough for about 3 oil extractors. We don't want to be running out when we're over there. So the motors may be a pain in the arse for this, but that is absolutely fine. So first and foremost, we have motors as an issue. That's the only real issue that we'll have in this. So we're gonna do the motors, and then we're gonna go slow down. Where am I on the map? From this place. Okay. This would be the best place. It is this way. I'm also going to need more flooring space, and I'm going to need more things. So we're just going to need all these stuff to begin with. We'll just jump straight to the point where I have all that stuff. Before we go up and we go sort that out though, what I will be doing is I've just set this up to make versatile frames. We get 2 per minute. Down here's... No, you get 12.5 per minute. It's really, really important that we start pushing these through. So we are just going to go and start trying to build on these as quickly as we possibly can. So we're just coming through here to pick on and just pick up as many of these as we possibly can. Obviously, we now have too much other stuff. So we'll get rid of a load of that stuff, and we'll put like as much of this into here that we can possibly do. Obviously, now we're not using encased industrial bins, which does take a load of this stuff as well. That's something, but that's a full stack. We need way more than a full stack to do what we need to do. So we need 2,500 of them. And if you look at it, 2,500, we've got that'd be 400, about 600 that we produce there. But that's fine. We can throw some more of that in. We do have quite a oracle there. But if we can like maybe 800, 860, 240. To get that sorted out, that'd be something. But as they say, that's not the main thing that we're doing today. We're going to be doing something different. What I think I will do is I'll take my big train across there. I'll fill it up and take my big train across there. It's just a little bit more handy to get like more other stuff across there, like the rubber, the encased industrial beams, which I'm slightly short of. But it would be handy to have more on me. We obviously don't have, so we'll be going back and getting a few more of that stuff. Oh, that's not working again. Heading over there now. So it's not the longest journey though, especially if you're taking the train. We're taking the big train first. There's some quick wire in the van anyway, so that wasn't a need. As per se, so we should be fine. I do believe we can stop the place over there. About traffic as well. Obviously, it's no light at the moment. The tractor just still gone past us, that's also a bonus, so I don't worry about that. I don't know where the train is though. That is a minor issue. The journey's not too bad, obviously. You've probably seen this a few times, you've seen what we've been building. It's a nice little route, it's a nice little track. Hoping we have roaders with us. This time they might not have brought. Maybe I have to make some. I'm not sure like how it looks at this moment in time, but that's how it looks, and that's I'm not going to be able to change it. It's okay. Thing at the end will stop us. Now the question will be: is it the more ground that we need first, or I should run around the front of this train? Always run around the front of this train. It's but like right. The question will be: to be fair, all that can come on, but these are working quite nicely. So we need to be able to blow that up soon. Let's just scan for oil. It's 351 that way. So after this, I would suggest. Yes, 351 that way. Let's get the stuff to start building. So just a quick check when I ran down there. I put that in there as well. It's a normal one, so it'd be pumping out 120. Now, I obviously don't want too much of this like massively split up, but it doesn't matter if it is. It's not a giant concern if it is quite split up. So if we was to have the refineries just here for it, I would be using 120. The refineries are the first things I'm going to put down, because then I know if maybe... I just saw it do it. So if we get the stuff for the refineries and everything now, we can then like get that all sorted. Say this one, if we put its power plant just here, it wouldn't be too shabby. This is going to take less refineries, this is going to take less stuff, so we should hopefully be able to do this quite well. First and foremost, we'll need more of that, and I'll build the walls first. Obviously, we need the walls to do the thing. What can we ditch? We can ditch quite a bit of the copper plate. Not copper plate, the copper. Don't ditch it all. Probably want to keep 2 of them. We need encased industrial cable. Oh, we needed them, but that is for the thing, so that's fine. We needed at least 2 of them. Well, maybe not at least 2, but it might be less than that. That's absolutely fine. Oh, we'll need rotors. I'm glad we brought some of them with us. Let's try a ditch most slightly. Yes, it's what's where I ditch most. I'll take only half of them. We obviously need to take steel pipes. We're going to need to take at least a few of them. That's who I know. That's got cables. Take 94 of them. We'll return some of these bags. I don't think we need as many. And we'll take some steel pipes, which should be a fit. No steel pipes in there. No steel pipes in there. We've at least got half of everything, so none of my things will take a full amount, so that's absolutely fine. So that's why we'll be going. We'll be going back and we'll be building the one, maybe two refineries, which will feed one. Obviously, we need to get the electricity down here and such. Now I'm thinking of having this road also a foundation. Good foundation. And so we'll be doing. Right, this will be making fuel and that, so it needs 60 throughput, so we can make 2 of them. Obviously, it's going to be making polymer though, so we only need 2 of these, so that they'll be doing the exact same thing, but they'll be giving us polymer resin instead. Polymer resin, it's kind of useful. We can do more with it, but we're not going to do more with it. But it will give it. We'll have like 90 per minute, and they will be selling that basically. And that will just be going in to. Was it 4 I could afford? I'll put the. The 2 up the other way might also get changed as well. But that will take slugs and stuff to fix. Logistically, we need to be pumping into here, so we will be using the as we've used over there. And then an MK1 line if it can. Oh, that's too long. Obviously, it was always going to be too long because I tried to get greedy. Yeah, so this area is just fully about making power, because the other area can be about dealing with the plastic and all the other issues that we're going to have. There is no need for us to worry. Let's see if we can be making, let's say, it's be 1,000, 2,000 here. It's not too shabby. We'll use honeycomb walls as well. So I kind of like Obviously, we need to get these for a wall, so what we'll do is we'll use logistics, and then we'll build the that level. We're about to soon find out. It was. Now, the question will be, which side do we keep it on? Now, we can run it against that, or we can use the step-ups that we have been using, the logistical stuff. Well, you can use either or, really. There's no right or wrong way to build in this game. Unless it doesn't work, and then obviously there's a wrong way, but... There is a lot of slugs here that demand my picking up, so... No, I actually looked at that. Oh, that was great. That was fucking fantastic. So, give yourself a round of applause, you know? Then you want to connect these two up. Around then, obviously, you want that to go to there. Now... I'm wondering. That's really cool. Yeah, that was really cool. Coming out, yeah, this will look pretty good actually if I do this right. So obviously we'll need that. So we want to be moving. Yeah. All this across, so, well, it looks neater. I'm really glad I didn't do it the way I used to do it, but that does look a lot better. Obviously a stackable on there. A stackable on there, a stackable on there. Just don't know how this is gonna look. Yeah, so the merge looks terrible up here. It's fine. Right, next question will be is how much the lift is on this. So it's gonna be more than that. By maybe one. No, it is just gonna be that. Good to know. Good to know. I really like that. That looks really good. Right, we don't want stackable poles, we want stackable pipelines. Yeah, we'll use this side. And we'll just keep working like this. I think it looks really nice compared to how, like, putting stuff against walls and stuff. Obviously, I am going to have walls, not walls out. But anytime I don't have to worry as much about something, like how well two things interact and things like that, then that's a bonus. And I think that's why I like these stackable ones, because everything just seems to work. Obviously, we now need these stackables in front of here. And that goes, oh yeah. That goes down to there, and that goes down. So basically, how we are going to build all of our royal places. Now, this will be an issue. Right, honeycomb wall, right? We're going to go... Oh, that's fine. We are, at this point, going to have a double... We don't have sockets. Okay. I'm going to need them anyway. So we're going to come back, grab some more of them. I think that's what we need at the moment. Like, I must make this look pretty. No, you must not. That is not the biggest requirement here. Bless me. I wonder where that originally came from. I don't know. The walls, obviously, we have the honeycomb. As we've used it everywhere else. We need to get the electricity down here, which is why the honeycomb's going to move all the way down here for the time being. As quickly as we possibly can. Now, this is a very simple oil refiner. Obviously, we still need to remember to get the water, the oil, not water, from the top, which we will quickly do in a moment. Yeah, on day of filming, me and Helen have just finished doing split pitching. Great game. Really enjoyed that game. And it's obviously the third film that company has done, and obviously the Copy Stat. I think Copy Stat is the name of this company. They've made a few games as well. But like, when I'm trying to think of like Copy Stat, And what I'd like in Satisfactory 2, I don't really know. Satisfactory 2 could be anything. Does it really need to even break the mold of Satisfactory 1? Does it just need to be a new world? A whole new world and everything. Like a whole new world. I haven't built this yet. So, production, obviously we need an oil extractor. And then, logistically, I think it's quite as bad as... No, it is as bad as the other one. It's still just too short or just too long. Couple of solutions you can do is like build a wall up to it, or you can obviously just do what I'm doing just here and just keep trying. It's only like a little bit. Like, that's fine. It's fine. Ish. Right, so next we need to be able to get these stuff up here. So we will be doing the water pump. Right, and we'll go up slightly. This definitely needs to be attached. They all need to be definitely be attached, by the way, but yeah, that's really the best way to do it. And then just take the pumps out from here. It should only be 3 pumps I put on. But just in case, I'll add another one here, one here, one here. Very pumpy 120. It's absolutely fine. Right, and this should have 2 sets of electricity going to it. So you got 1 and 2. This will then need to attach all of these. This is a full set. This is pretty much a full set. It would just be making sure it all works. It looks generally pretty. Do you remember how my other ones looked? They did not look pretty. This looks pretty. This looks good. Right. I need to get more wire. Cable, sorry, not wire. The only issue is that's gonna have to be the door. She's fine. She's absolutely fine. Oh, what a perfect day. I just nearly pooped my pants. Right, we got enough to get over there, that's fine. What was it we ran out of? There's steel, wasn't it? I think it was at least power. Yeah, that's fine. One there. One there. One there. Right, and the final thing, we'll just click on here. Max consumption is only 116. When I get these moving, I might make an improvement to the other stuff, but that's not a yet thing. The issue with this being tied in slightly is a bit irritating. But it's like at least we've got fluid flow. So I could get another one, or I could put it in a better place. knowing what I know now. I'll get another one for the time being. We will need to go across here and get that. So we'll get another one. We'll pop the other one in. Obviously, this has increased my gain by about 1,000. So this should, in theory, see us into a place that we're generally good with electricity for a little while. But I want to make a few of these. This is what I'm just going to do, like, repeatedly. We'll have but this is how I'm going to build my power plants. I'm going to have a good few of them. See, it doesn't take much to build. They are quite quick and easy and nice to build. Oh, middle mouse button does that, so it saves me a little bit of jobs. But yeah, like I say, I think I will work on that one a little bit, but maybe not yet. It's not like, oh my god, I need more electricity. I don't think it's at that point yet. I'm hoping it isn't. Because we've only just been past the point of, oh my god, it's major electricity issues. And those days just depress you on this game, if I'm honest. Yeah. Now we just need to attach it to the thing. This should power all that up. Now, where would I ideally attach that to? Swing along this back wall. 100% swing along this back wall. Let's now go back, take a look at the electricity used. It's going to be higher again. Oh, that's not fuel. Okay. So what we should see, I'll show you what we should see in a moment. As we get down here, we can see that the oil is getting pumped and it is reaching that point just there. This is doing its job, it's extracting, it's happy. We come up here. You can see it's filled to there, and it will fill up here slowly, nicely. That's actually doing quite a nice little job at the moment. Okay, so that should now be working. We'll give it a few more minutes and we'll find out a bit more. There's going to be a really quick and easy way for me to solve one of the issues I did have. So, for example, the other place could have been producing double the electricity. You know, it's nice that it could produce double the electricity. That blue thing, well, the blue power slug, that will actually enable me to do that. We will obviously make less money out of less tokens out of it, but I guess that's the price you pay sometimes. But it's now all managed to hit this, so we're slowly beginning to hit this, which obviously you have to slow work that it does. Now, when it's hit this, we'll just go take a look at this a second. We're now producing 3,000. Well, our capacity is not quite where our max consumption is, and that's absolutely fine. Now, as you can see, it's going to do this for a while, and I've just turned 4 on, so it's going to take some time. This is the back of them. Obviously obviously we're also going to be pushing through... Ooh, no we're not. This is why you always double check your work. I would advise if you are double checking your work to go to the end product first and then just make sure the end product... If the end product's not working, just walk it back. If the end product's working, then you know it's right. Right, so what we want to do here is change this, in a manner of speaking. Do we want to, I don't know. If we look at the power supply, see how it's now levelling out slightly? That's how we like it. Thanks for proving me wrong. It just takes time. Right, so what would we do if we wanted to... See, these are too high up to join this. And also, this is 40, 80, 120, 160. So we're talking 4 into the 160, so that's from the 120, that's 280. So we could put the 4 in here. Let's have a look what we would need. Okay, we'll see if we got what we need in the van. So if we can get the 4 in there, then we can start like changing. And that's fully produced. Do I have a thing here to build? I don't. This could be a long day. Right, I found some dust in the throat. Right, so what we're going to look at doing now is just changing that. I've decided we're going to change that. Right, to change that though, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change them to face this way, so these 4 will tend to get turned around. And we'll have 4 of them just there. But the reason why... No, we're not going down there yet, you idiot. Because we need a craft this now. We come down here. Oh, I only 1 power shard, I need 2. We look for another power shard, that's what we do. This biomass burner, this biomass burner, this biomass burner, this biomass burner, so we'll do it again. Can we build the 4 power? Not without picking up more motors. I hadn't planned on this part of redoing that, but it makes sense and it'll only take me a minute. Maybe 2. Did I not bring what I needed for motors either? Dang it. I'm sure I have more motors than that. We've got 5 more there. No, I've just put 5 back, haven't I? There we go. Oh, that's the one I had. That's the truck. Oh, they're the motors. We will still need them, but 50 motors should be fine. Oh, did we also need encased industrial? How many do we need per? 15, it's fine. We only need 4. can only afford to build 3 anyway, so... Which is fine, we don't need... And then you'd want your splitters in. Round for the time being, and then your stackable pipe will go a bit further because obviously you've got your fork to fit in. So make sure I'm looking down at them. And then, can I do the, and because we're making stuff look pretty, we just want this in now. Everything's uniform. There you go. I don't want the other side to be too jittery right now though, so... maybe I'll run down here and see if, and get the power stuck. I think there's a power stuck down here. I mean, we'd lose 500. But the option is to double it, isn't it? So. That's not a plant. And also, just as a quick one. There is one, there's one up there. I need 4 of them. Because this game is that lovely to you, it allows you to go anywhere and do whatever you want. And get stuck behind what you just built. Fantastic. Yeah, so maybe this would be a job for tomorrow or another time, because at this moment in time, I don't have the slugs to pull this off, and the power on the other side hasn't recovered properly. It is definitely a job that will get done. As and when it won't take me too long at all. But yeah, that was the building of my brand new power plant. I'd say it doesn't take much to build a power plant. It takes a little bit of time, a little bit of effort. And overall, if you want to make it look pretty, obviously you have your prettification side. But oil power plants are really easy to set up. And this looks like a in-depth guide about them. There's so many issues you can have with them. But overall, you can make them look generally quite good. And that's what I think most people go for in this game. Like, you don't like something that looks too shit. You'd never like to go back to it. Well, I mean, I don't mind going back to this. This is looking quite neat. I look forward to going back to this more when this will continue to go down there. There'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 that go that way, and then I'll make it. That's all that I'll do to it. It won't take 2 minutes to do. It'll connect to that. I'll make sure that this has power connected, and that is all you have to really worry about. So that one there. Let's go one. So you don't have issues before you take out the long wire. Make sure you replace the step-by-step one that you've got. You don't have to replace the step-by-step one in theory either, but as I say, I think it just looks better. That goes across there, I'm going to ignore because there's not much I can do. Well, there is. I could do something really convoluted, but it's very little point. We're never ever going to really notice it. It's not like it goes directly through a... No, it actually looks like it goes through a gap, so it's fine. As I say, we need 4 slugs actually. Which, you win some, you lose some, I guess. That was the new power plant.